Be'ezrat Hashem, we're back at the Limud in Halachot Shabbat, Siman 252. Today we're starting a new Seif. We're talking still about things that are prohibited and are allowed and prohibited, right? To tell the goy to do before Shabbat. Okay. So Seif Gimel, so today is, by the way, 27th of Shvat, which is Tuesday, the third day of the week of Parashat Shabbat, Parashat Terumah. So the Seif Gimel says Shulchan Aruch, V'im hayta melacha mefursemet. If the job that you are hiring the goy to do for you on Friday before Shabbat, it's a knowledge everybody knows. V'yadua shehi shel Israel, and everybody will know this goy is doing the job for a Jew. For instance, he's welding, right? He's welding. A goy is welding on his own premise a Magen David, and it says under it, Magen David synagogue. So everybody knows who is he doing it for? He's doing it for Magen David synagogue. And okay, you gave him the job before Shabbat, so he's welding a sign for you that she's going to put on the synagogue. However, a goy is doing it in a place that everybody could see that he's doing it for or that item, not on your location. He's doing it by him, but everybody sees it. Tov le'achmir v'le'esor. It's preferable the synagogue rabbi or the gabbai or the president tells the goy not to do it on Shabbat. This is, everybody knows that it's being done for us. Now, I just gave you an example, but anything else, anything. Let's say a Jew has a monopoly. He has not monopoly. He has what is it called? Patent? Huh?
Oligopoly.
No, he has a patent on an item. And everybody knows this goy does other stuff. He doesn't work specifically solely for the Jew. But this goy produces he does production, massive production. And one of the items that he produces, it belongs to a Jew. And everybody knows that only this Jew that does this. So now they see the goy performing the job in a factory of a goy, right? And he's doing specifically that product. So according to Shulchan Aruch, it's tov le'achmir v'le'esor. It's not chovah. It's not obligation for you to forbid it, but because he's doing it on his own, it's a set price. He's going to do 1,000 items for you. He knows he's getting paid $10, $20 for the item, so he's not doing the job for you. He's doing the job for himself. Still, says Shulchan Aruch, since it's a public knowledge, you should prevent it somehow. Well, let's see. Mishnah Berurah, you guys ready? Chav Dalet. Mishnah Berurah says, "Ve'im hayta de'orot le'abdan ve'kelim le'koves etzdaman en yado Hashem shel Israel." The regular items.
What page?
We're on page Yud Chet, Seif Katan Chav Dalet in Gimel. I hope you have Gimel with you. Mishnah Berurah Ish Mazliach Gimel. Okay, so he says obviously the leather, softening the leather to prepare it. Or other dishes. What? Seif Katan Chav Dalet. Ve'kelim lakoves, or you gave clothing to a goy. Staman en yadu Hashem Israel. If it's not knowledgeable, it's all for the Jew. V'arken afilu im hu me'abed ve'kovez b'makom galui en lemachot biyado shekatzatz. Once you set a price, even though it's a knowledgeable thing, let's say today you have dry cleaning is knowledgeable. Everything is done befaresia. Everybody sees what guys does it. It's part of the business, right? So once you set a price, if it's not known that this is your item, then it's going to be no problem. But let's say Rishon LeZion, Rav Ovadia Yosef, or what's his name, has a special clothing. It's only for Rav Ovadia Yosef, right? So that if you see that in a goyish dry cleaning on Shabbat, that would be a problem. Sounds like on the Shulchan Aruch. But let's see. But let's say this scenario where everybody knows this specific clothing that you gave to a dry cleaning, everybody knows it belongs to the rabbi, the chief rabbi of the town. Right? The gam who oseh ota b'makom galui lakol. So the guy is doing it for a Jew and everybody knows it, and it's everybody public. So you want to tell us specifically to a goy, don't do it on Shabbat. people will see that we'll go back to the Yom Tov's problem. Chshad. Yom Tov says, wait a minute, people are going to speculate. You hired him to do the job on Shabbat. Right, Yom Tov? No. Because it's got to be Siman, Reish Mem Dal, as we already discussed. Vayan Sham B'Saif Dal, the Dal Shulchan Aruch Sham, the Medina Asur Bazeh. Vayan Sham B'Berurah, Halacha B'Dibur HaMatchil Dina. So over there, we already discussed that it's actually Asur if it's going to be public knowledge to, what's his name, to tell the Goy to perform the job. So we're here, we're discussing that it's preferably, let's see what that means. What does that mean? Tell him not to do it. Well, let's see. V'yadua she'Yisrael. Everybody knows it belongs to Jew. ולפי זה החלוקים שנקראים שם של ישראל והיינו יהודי מכבדן על גב הנהר שהוא מקום גלוי ומפורסם. Yeah, specifically he's talking about coats. Jewish people wear special coats. Goy wear special coats. So everybody knows that this is a Jew's clothes. צריך למחות בידו כשרואה בשבת מגן רם. So if a Goy is doing laundry or dry cleaning, whatever, but publicly in a public place, you have to stop him. מגן אברהם. אבל בתוספת שבת כתב, דלא שייך בזה חשדה, דלא נודע של מי הוא. Says that. No, תוספת שבת, he says, I don't know what you're talking about. Even if it belongs to the Jew, only Jews wear the coats. Since we don't know which Jew, it's not a problem at all. No, who are you going to be choshed? The whole Jewish nation?
I'm sorry, Rabbi, one more time.
The what's his name? Tosefet Shabbat. The Sefer Tosefet Shabbat says, if all Jews have this jacket, not Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, all Jews have special jackets. London fog raincoats, only Jews wear in this town. Goyim wear Tommy Hilfiger. Okay? So now you're in dry cleaning. On Shabbat, you see he's doing dry cleaning on London fog jacket. So all the Jews in town, who's Jew? So Magen Abraham says, since it belongs to Jews, we cannot allow him to do it. But, says Tosfot Shabbat, I don't understand what your problem is. So all the Jews, you're going to be choshed now, every Jew, it's only one jacket. So there is no chshad. It's not a problem, don't tell him anything, let him do it. However, Ish Mazliach adds number 4. So the Rav Ovadia says the same thing. And Kaf HaChaim and Rav Ovadia both agree here that since it belongs to many Jews, to one of the Jews, and there's many, that you don't know whose Jew it is. If you don't know which Jew it is, then you're allowed to allow him to do the dry cleaning or laundry on Shabbat. Not that you told him to do it on Shabbat. Wait a minute, don't confuse. You gave it to him on Friday and he's doing it on his own on Shabbat. Obviously, we could understand that, right? V'chaye Adam heker bazeh od mitam acher. Chaye Adam is more lenient from another reason. מכיוון שידוע שמנהג כל בני העיר ליתן כלים לחובז בקבלנות. Because everybody, there's another reason why it's going to be mutar. Forget about that. It's that who you're going to speculate. It's not that problem. The issue is you already gave him the set price. So a goy is doing it. When he's doing it for the money. He's not doing it for you. כן, אפילו אם היינו יהודי מחפשן במקום מפורסם, מותר. Therefore, just because the price already set, that alone is going to give us the allowance. ואין בזה חשדה משום שכיר יום, because what, again, if everybody knows it's $15, $14, $13 for the suit to do laundry, so there's no schir yom. He's not doing it because you rented him for that. He's doing it because he wants that $13. He's not doing anything else. וכאין מה שכתוב בסימן רמ"ג, as we already wrote, והוא הדין בכל הכלים שדרך ניתנן בקבלנות. So he says any. So same thing would apply to that scenario I gave you in the beginning. Remember that scenario where a Jew has a patent, and the goy is doing it only for the Jew. Right? So over there, everybody knows he pays him for the product as upon completion per item. He pays him $10 per item, khalas. So there's nobody going to start suspecting that he hired him for Shabbat, on Shabbat specifically for that, because that's what the goy does. He's constantly perfecting his business. He's doing products for you to make business for his money. He's not doing it for the Jew. Therefore, it should be also mutar. ואין איסור בזה אלא כשעושה בבית ישראל ושם למה היה שום היתר. However, the prohibition is even on a set price, even there is no payment. If he's doing it on your property, that's אסור without any discussion. כמו שכתבנו למעלה בסעיף קטן י"ז. We already all learned about this in previous halacha. Dalet. Shulchan Aruch. So now we could have some clarity. טוב להחמיר So you see over here, that's now we understand the Lashon of Shulchan Aruch. He said, Tov le'achmir v'le'esor. It's good to be stringent. Good. But not everywhere. You just know we had scenarios. We gave you a lot of points where it will be mutar. Why it's mutar, in what condition. And Baruch Hashem, Baruch Adonai. Good. Hashem will bless us with that. You guys have still time to continue. Eliyahu, I know I see you about 5 minutes. If you want to hang out.
I have time to still. I'm okay with it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, Halachot Dalet. כל שקצץ אף על פי שיעשה העין היהודי מלאכה בשבת, מותר לישראל ללבוש הכלי בשבת עצמה. אוקיי. וכל שקצץ הדת לנפשי כאבד. So he says that if you set a price for an item to be fixed, says אף על פי שיעשה העין היהודי מלאכה בשבת. And it's obvious that the goy doesn't have any other time. We already set a price on Friday, right before Shabbat. And it makes a lot of sense that the goy is going to do it on Shabbat. Okay? So now, even that's the condition, mutar leIsrael lelbosh hakli b'Shabbat atzma. A Jew could wear this baguette or whatever the goy worked on, even on Shabbat, on that Shabbat. Why? So what is he talking about here? A goy is bringing the item to you on Shabbat, sounds like. Right, you gave it to him at Shabbat, and he fixed it, and now he brought it to you on Shabbat. Is that mutar? Does that make sense? You gave a goy a suit Friday afternoon, Friday like 1 minute before Shabbat, and Shabbat morning he's bringing the suit for you to dress it. Is that what Shulchan Aruch says? I mean, it sounds like it. Unless it's talking about next Shabbat. But what's the chidush? Okay, let's see. The chosh katzad. Why? Because as long as you set up a price, adat the nafshi kabin, because the goy worked on it for the money for himself, not for you. But he's bringing it to you on Shabbat morning to wear it. Yom Tov was going crazy here, just like me. We're going wild. What's going on here? Let's see. You're upset, right? Me too. Okay. Ramah says. Let's see what the Ramah says on that. V'yesh osrim lelobsho. Yom Tov. This is Baruch Shekivanta. Yom Tov is happy because he is so thrilled.
I didn't catch the issue. What's the...
Okay, Habibi, why you don't catch? You gave him 5 minutes before Shabbat a suit. And he brings it to you Shabbat morning, the suit back clean.
I bring it back Shabbat morning.
Shulchan Aruch says, no problem, wear it on Shabbat. Because you already paid for it. You paid for it, you set up a price, no problem. Ramah says, Yom Tov is going like, he's fuming. You should see Yom Tov. He's like, what in the world? I mean, I'm also, but I'm a little bit happy because I'm trying to fake it. I'm a little bit faking over here, Simcha. Ibdu Hashem b'Simcha.
Wait, he did. I didn't tell him to bring it on Shabbat. Right?
Good. Okay, good. Already a Zohar is hearing. You hear Yom Tov? Is that satisfying you? He didn't tell him to bring it on Shabbat. He brought it to me. What, it's a beautiful suit. You're kidding me? What Shabbat Kodesh? I need to do. You ask him, you like what Zohar said just now?
It's a great, by the way.
הבעיה היא ששבת בבוקר ב-10 אתה עדיין בבית ולא היית בשחרית.
לא, הוא בא ב-8 בבוקר, מה, לא הבנתי אותך. Zohar, just 1 second, let's go. What do you want to say? He came 7:30 in the morning, bring you the suit. What's your problem? And you go to shul right now, dressed like $1 million man.
Okay.
You have no problem now anymore?
No.
Why? Because you didn't tell the guy to bring it to you. You agree with Zohar. Zohar, what do you want to say?
No, I didn't say.
You were saying something before I interrupted you.
I said the delivery. I said the pickup and delivery of dry cleaners is a good business. That's where my head is.
Okay. Maybe you open a branch here for it. Okay, anyway, we're going to call it Zohar's Laundry. Okay, anyway, let's go. Now, says Ramah, Yom Tov, don't be so easy to back out. You still going to be happy? The guy brought it at 7:30 in the morning? I'm not happy at all. What's that? I'm not a happy camper. Says Ramah.
Nice, fresh, warm.
Yeah, but it's again the guy did it for sure on Shabbat. It's not like he did it.
He did it בשבת. גוי נכנס לך בשבת הביתה, זה גם בעיה.
לא נכנס לך הביתה. לא נכנס לך הביתה. הוא שם את זה בדואר. שם את זה על זה שלך. No. But still, he did it on Shabbat. Okay, I hear both of you, about Zohar's side. Yom Tov still has a problem. He's going to find different excuses. No, Chevre. Says Rema, listen to this. Yesh osrin lelovsho. Why? Because שידוע שהאין היהודי גמרו בשבת. As long as we know that it was finished on Shabbat, they will be prohibited. Who is saying that? Hagahot Ashuri, I think. Then Ubet Yosef b'shem Rokeach. Bet Yosef brings Shem Rokeach. Umaril. So it says Halacha Rema, arguing at Shulchan Aruch, and he says, Tzarich, on page 36, second line, וצריך להמתין עד מוצאי שבת, בכדי שיעשה, and you have to wait another time after Shabbat ends, because that's the time that it takes to finish the laundry. והכי נהוג לכתחילה. This is the halacha lechatchila. Now Rema is jumping. He's saying the best is not to do that. So what is mashma when you hear the word the best? If there is no choice, you need a jacket for Shabbat. He's a chatan, Shabbat chatan, and he's the chatan boy. Last night before Shabbat, remember you didn't give it to him on Shabbat. You gave him before Shabbat. Okay. Now before Shabbat the suit was ruined, and he needs a suit for Shabbat morning. Okay, Friday somehow he got away without it. It was dark, nobody saw. Now he needs a suit. So here it sounds like even Rama will agree because he says lechatchila, the best. Okay, let's Ish Mazliach. Zohar, you want to read Ish Mazliach?
I can't see. I need to get glasses.
We need to get glasses. That's it. Not acceptable anymore. We need glasses for Zohar. ומנהג הספרדים להקל כדעת מרן. Says Ish Mazliach, we Sfaradim don't care what Rama said, and we're going to be more lenient. We'll take the suit on Shabbat morning. הפרה כדעת מרן ואפילו תפרו בשבת. Even if the suit was created on Shabbat. Till now I told you came to the dry cleaning. Now no, says Ish Mazliach, Knesset HaGdolah, in the name of the Kaf HaChaim, that if you came to a goy and you hired him to do a suit for you, he took all your measurements, and he's doing a sewing today, in 3 hours you could get a suit. You know that, right? In India, they sew a suit in 45 minutes, I saw. Because it's all pre-cut already. All they have to do is just go a few minutes, and you have your suit. Everything is pre-cut. All they have to do is just sew the seams according to your measurements, and khalas, everything is good. In 45 minutes to 3 hours, you could have a suit made, tailored for you. So you went to a goy on Friday afternoon, 5 p.m. Candle lighting is 5:55. You came to the goy 5 p.m. and you tell him, I need my suit for tomorrow, my son's engagement, L'chaim. At Shabbat, we're doing a vort, we're doing a kiddush. I need a beautiful suit. Okay, mister, he takes your measurements. 45 minutes, he took your measurements. And he left. Shabbat morning, he brings you a brand new suit. According to Kaf HaChaim and everybody else here, it's mutar because you finished, you paid him on Friday already. You said the price already. וכן פסק בחזון עובדיה, same thing Rav והביא שכן דעת כמה ראשונים. This is also Rishonim. Rav Yom Tov, we are far away from Halachot Shabbat. We were so angry here. We're so far away from Halachot Shabbat. Can we understand how far we far away from us away? ובכף החיים כתב שלכתחילה יש להחמיר, אלא אם כן צריך אלא בשבת. If possible, says כף החיים, use it next Shabbat. Be a little bit more stringent. But if not, then it will be allowed. So that's against the Rama. And remember, the Rama also said lechatchila, so it's mashma, not mamash, isur. Rama is telling you yesh osrim. Good. But lechatchila, if you could avoid it, but if you can't avoid it, he will also allow it. Im lo she'az yesh le'akel, if there is a reason to be a little bit more lenient, ואם יש לתלות שנגמר בערב שבת, and if there is some scenario, maybe you finish the job before Shabbat, מותר בכל עניין, ודווקא אם שיגר לו האין היהודי לקח כלים מבית האומן בשבת ויום טוב. Let's talk about דווקא when a goy send it to your house. אבל אסור לקח כלים מבית האומן בשבת ויום טוב. You cannot go to the laundromat and, or the tailor and take your stuff from him. But he brings it to you, no problem. Okay? וכל זה בכלים שיעשה לישראל. All this that specifically a goy, goy was doing it for a Jew. אבל אינו יהודי שעושה קנאה מן הרעים על המקח. מותר לישראל המכירו ללך ולקח ממנו בשבת ולנעלם. בלבד שלא יקצוץ עמו דמי המקח. However, says over here the Rama, this is going to be a fight over here. You're going to a goyish shoe store, and you could take the shoes and go. On Shabbat, you could dress it up. As long as you don't put a price. The goy knows you're going to pay him later. On Shabbat, you could go to a goy who's selling shoes or even making new shoes. You could put on the shoes, I thank you very much, bye-bye.
אז למה נעליים כן חליפה לא?
Oh, good question, Rabbi Yotov. Over here, Na'alaim he didn't do for you. Not just Na'alaim, anything. Menareh al Mikach, or anything. Let's say he makes a suit for everybody. Same thing, would be the same rule. Anything. A goy makes, it didn't work for you, you didn't hire him on Friday. You came on Shabbat morning, you took it in button. The suit fits you, bye-bye. No need tailoring. You know those suits they sell today. From China. Ay, Shabbos. Oy, Shabbos. Chavre, continue Mishnah Berurah? Well, let's do Mishnah Berurah tomorrow already, alright? Alright, let's do Mishnah Berurah tomorrow. Baruch Adonai Olam Amen Amen. Whoever needs to go to make Parnasah, Shakadosh Baruch Hu should give you a lot of siyata d'shmaya. Easy Parnasah without any suffering, without any pain, only in good health, and a lot of it. Be'ezrat Hashem. Amen.
אמן.